also have another mommy coming through with, and she's trying to make her way in too. I do feel like the passing has been also within a smaller period of time. I get the name Dee. Let me sit with that name for a second, because I just keep D. I also feel failing health. I feel bedridden towards the end. Anybody else can take that?
I think so. It's been longer than that, but
okay.
Yes.
But all right. All right, so, and this will be your mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Would the month of February be significant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because she's telling me about February, so I feel
Birthday.
like an anniversary or something's coming up in February. It's her
That's her
birthday.
birthday.
Okay, good. And it's something I feel like you recognize every year for her. Is it? Yes, because she's making me she wants me to say thank you. Like, thank you for remembering me, right? I'm gonna get a sense of her, like the feeling that she gives me. Do you guys look alike? Do you resemble your mama?
In some ways,
In
yes.
some ways, yes. How about in manners, like mannerisms? Is she like you?
Probably, but I think she was nicer.
Nicer.
No way.
Yeah. I feel like there's a kindred spirit
She's very
there.
sweet,
There
yeah.
is very sweet and loving and kind and helped people into like I don't.
She was a people person.
She was a really big people person, helped people and loved on people, and. And like with her, there's a distance, but I don't feel this is an emotional distance. Does she live somewhere else?
Yes, in another state.
In another state, so there's some travel involved. So now did you get there in time?
Yes.
Okay, because she wants to talk about that.
Just
so
that day.
Just that day. Okay. Because she wants to talk about that, like getting there in time, and you had a chance to say goodbye. Did you have the chance? And so, like with you two, there's nothing left unfinished, right? There's a lot of love. That's another matriarch of the family, right? So a big hole's missing, but just know that she's surrounding you guys. She's saying that there's something that reminds you of, do you see butterflies or something that you see that reminds you of your mom?
Cardinals and, I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
and also, I've also thought butterflies also.
Did you? Okay.
Somewhat,
Yeah?
yeah.
Okay, so she's
Just
like,
generally speaking.
generally speaking, yeah. Now, was she a homemaker too?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Raised 7 kids.
Yes. Does she sew?
She probably did.
Did?
Not a lot.
Lot?
Not as much. I
'Cause
had an older sister that was like a mother that
Okay.
also sewed
a lot too,
for
so they may be coming in together, right? So there's a thing called piggybacking where someone will come in together. That's just their way of getting in while they can,
Mhm.
right? So that would be her sister on the other side.
My sister.
Your sister? Oh, your sister's on the other side. Did she have cancer?
We don't know
No.
what it
'Cause I had a
was
I was-
exactly.
Okay. Huh.
It was a liver problem,
Okay.
but we don't know
Yeah.
whether it was a prescription drug combination that was
Combination.
bad for her liver, or
what it was?
Yeah.
All right. Because she died fairly young. Like I feel it was premature for her, right?
Right.
And then have your dad on the other side too. So you like a whole family over there. Yes. Did your sister have children as well? No children. Okay. You don't have an aunt on the other side?
Lots.
You do have, okay. Connected to your mom? Does she have a sister that would be passed away as well?
3
Okay, okay.
or 2.
Okay. So that's where that comes in. All right, give me a second. Like, was one of them, I feel like there's a sense of community, was one of them involved in the community, in church, really active in their community?
I'm not certain about one of them. The other was not maybe so much in the community, but she was very involved with our family,
Family,
but
not in the community. Does that make sense for anybody else? Where have a woman on their side who's really involved in the community, like in church, really active?
My mother wasn't very involved in church.
She was not?
She was.
She was, okay.
But not my,
Not-
I don't.
Not
know
your
if
aunt.
that's
Okay,
my
but your mama
sister.
was.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sometimes when they all come in at once, I can't tell who's talking, right? So, then just know that that was your mom coming through, just to say. Because I'm just getting into her personality. Like people came to her, they talked to her. She's she attracted. She had a bright light, if that makes any sense, right? Very sweet demeanor, very active. So, a big church is kind of what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm getting something with my hands too. Oh, she's being very cryptic. What did she do with her hands? Did she needlepoint anything crafty?
My sister did, but my mom didn't necessarily, but we took a picture of Caitlin's and her hands.
Hands. Okay, so that's what she's trying to get. So it's like playing charades sometimes with them. I have to figure out what they're trying to get me to say. So there's a picture of Caitlin's hand and your mom's hand.
And mine.
And your hand all
Yeah.
together.
Mhm.
Aww. I'll just know that's her way of recognizing that memory. Do you guys have it somewhere?
On my drive.
On your
I
drive?
haven't printed it out for Caitlin yet, cause she's still emotional about
Stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
And we were holding hands toward the end.
Toward the
in
end.
a rough time.
Time of it all. Yeah. Is
I
May
mean,
significant?
The three of us, Caitlin and my mom.
Is there significance with May? The
Me-
month of
with
May? Birthday, anniversary, when she died, anything in May?
I can't think of
Okay, so just
anything.
hold on to that, because she's just talking about May as well, so I don't know if there was a significance in May. Yeah. So you haven't printed the pictures out yet, because there's a reason why she's talking about it, so maybe just time.
Maybe it's time to.
Maybe it's time, yeah, it's been a long enough time, and maybe it's time, and maybe if Caitlin can see it, she can deal with the emotions of it all, right? Because I feel there's a closeness between them too, right? And Caitlin's such a sensitive, beautiful soul as well, right? There's a lot of things alike, right? And
Yeah.
so there really, really are, and that sense of family with your mom was so important too. So that picture is of a big significance, I feel,
Okay.
especially for mom too. So I think it's time, display it, or, right, it's time to deal with the emotions of it, because mom is still around, right? And so she'll connect, even with Caitlin, when Caitlin's writing, me and her need to talk too, I wanna sit with her, because I have a feeling that Caitlin I don't know if you've ever heard the term empath, but I feel like she feels
Yes.
deeply.
Yes.
Have you? Yes, I feel like Caitlin, and I haven't seen Caitlin in a really long time, but I'm just picking up intuitively what she's talking about. And so I know if Caitlin would understand that about herself and open up her awareness, her and her grandmother would have a really great connection today, and she wouldn't be missing that connection so bad.
So I feel very empathic a lot of times, but I know Caitlin is,
She has
she always has to,
yeah.
I
So
feel like she's like this a lot
A
because
lot.
she has that.
She has that, yeah. So we gotta teach her how to break that down and understand it, because she's missing on the magic that's happening around her.
Exactly, I've been thinking about that a lot with her.
Yes, she really is missing, and this is all coming from Grandma, by the way. Okay, they tell me what to say, and I'm just kind of saying it. She's missing the magic around her because she's afraid. Like she's afraid of the emotions of it all, right? Right. And so you gotta feel it to heal it. So we gotta get her to feel, right? And then once you feel it to heal it, and once you can talk about it and not cry anymore, and then you can open up and the magic starts to happen, right? And then she'll be able to see the synchronicities, to see the cardinals and know that was Grandma, or to see, like with my dad leaves dimes everywhere, so now I know that dimes are a magical thing for me, and I actually just bought a mason jar to keep them all in, because that will show me how many times he tried to connect with me, right? That may be something for her, right? And if she opens up her awareness and she finds that thing, she'll realize just how much her grandma's still in her life, okay? So I know you're already there because you're open to this stuff, right? So I think your mom's saying thank you for trying to bring her along too, right? Yeah. because she's got her own little gifts inside of her.
She wanted to see you, by the way.
Did
but
she?
But they had to leave yesterday.
They did have to
Yeah.
leave. One day we'll get her.
Yeah.
We'll get her
Yeah.
here. Yeah, we will. So much love from them. Your sister's still poking in. Hold on. Now, was her illness drawn out? Was it long?
It was a few months,
Months?
but we didn't know how
Serious it was?
At the beginning, yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't know it was,
Came as a shock to her too. Like,
yes,
yeah,
it was, yeah.
Came as a shock to her too. So the feeling I get from, how old was she when she passed?
52.
Yeah, because for her, I get a lot of unfinished stuff too, because I just don't
There
think she
was,
was
yeah.
ready, right? And there was a lot of unfinished business to take care of. Does that make sense? And I don't know if you guys helped.
Something, yeah, we all the family
Pitched in.
went to Atlanta, like the other 6 of us all got down there. And then she passed within 24 hours, and it was unexpected.
It wasn't expected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like something happened at the end, and
yeah,
and
yeah,
it took a different turn.
yeah, yeah. Because that's good. I feel like I was unexpected. It wasn't expected. It just feels like it wasn't expected. Even though I was sick, but it was unexpected.
Right.
And then unfinished stuff. Like I didn't even get a chance to prepare.
Right.
Does that make sense to you?
Mhm.
But she does want to say thank you. There's some things coming, so whatever y'all did to help support her and whatever closure that you guys did, I just feel there's a sense of thank you to come with that as well. Okay. Mom saying thank you too, just because she's that way, right? Yeah, she's just a loving, caring woman. So much love to you from her. Okay.